Sorry about that demo. I'm actually just doing some background work, getting things started. So I do see your post there, or your messages there. Just trying to get a couple of things set up. Afghanistan. Yeah, I'm just getting a couple things on the back end set up, because there's always something I forget. But I think let's take a look here. Sorry about that. So I was actually hoping to do an art stream today, but I happened to very much injure my wrist yesterday. What the heck is that? What? What? What you got going on there, demo? Oh, no. Sorry. Looks like a homework assignment. I think do a quick okay, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to get started. Oh, no. I did not even start up the game. Hold on a second. Huzzah! Game. A game! I know, it's so exciting. I bet you did not expect this. What? No way. This is your first time seeing a game? Well, here you go. Right here. I'm pointing at it right now. Yeah, so yesterday I was moving a couch and hurt my wrist something a bit fierce. But were you trying to do silly things, demo? Yeah, you're trying to do silly things, demo. Yes, you are. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna move that over here. Trying to get comfortable. Yeah, so I was moving a couch yesterday. Bought a new couch, and my sisters and a friend helped me move it. Problem is that it put a lot of strain on my wrist, unfortunately, and I actually have very, very bad wrists from a previous job I've had, and so it can create a lot of pain. So that's actually why I decided not to do an art stream, and why I chose to do a shiny hunting stream instead of, I was actually going to do Zelda, is I once again ended up with 2 very good shinies, or shiny hunts. Found a C dot here and a Lotad up here. Both are very good for shiny hunting. I don't think I have a shiny Lotad yet, so I'm going to catch 3. And C dot, I'm pretty sure I have a shiny Nuzleaf. So I'll need to catch 2. They correspond to letters. The sad thing is I was actually trying to shiny hunt a different Pokemon, or trying to get a different Pokemon to pop up. It did not, and these 2 popped up, and they're actually both very good hunts. I was trying to get, was it Poltergeist? But I couldn't get Poltergeist to well, I could have kept going until I got Poltergeist, but the fact that I had 2 really good hunts pop up, I was like, yeah, let's just go ahead and do these before I try to do Poltergeist. So here's C dot. You can see at the bottom there, your typical brown C dot, and this nice bright C dot with nice bright C dot with a like lighter gray top. It's basically an acorn Pokemon, but they call it a seed. So I guess it's a disc Pokemon. If you don't know about C dot, let's see if I can catch one really quick. So C dot is, if I evolve it, oh, well, that's not going to do it. You might actually, not necessarily recognize, but there is Nuzlocke, which are very common for Pokemon, which is actually named off of this Pokemon being Nuzleaf. I don't know the full scope of it. I just know that Nuzlocke were named after Nuzleaf for some reason, but I just think that's hilarious. Let's probably get a shadow back out here. But yeah, so looking for some shiny C dot. I do know that shiny Nuzleaf was like very bright, almost fall colors, which was really cool. So while I did buy a new couch, I am expecting someone to pick up my old couch. So I might have to pull up my BRB screen if they end up contacting me. They were supposed to be ready by 4. It's now well past 4. So I decided I might as well start streaming until I can hear back from them. Do I have all my? I think all my volumes. Are my volumes okay? I have the music playing, sound effects from the game, and of course my mic. Okay, good. Yeah, because I can't hear any of it, and so I'm only hoping everything. Ah, you hunger. I'll typically need to find something to eat. But, I mean, you can have every sea dot but the shiny one. That's the rule. Indeed. Everyone enjoys a good eeg. Yep. Eggs! I actually have some eggs upstairs. I was thinking about cooking some up. I love poached eggs. They're so good. Hacked poached eggs are? Or is there supposed to be? Oh, what? But I don't get it. Yeah, poached egg. It's like a. How to describe it? It's kind of like it's like it's cooked, but only just barely cooked enough, so you can still like stir it into things. It's very common with ramen, and like the yolk is still extremely runny and very tasty. It's um, it's like a step before it gets hard boiled, because you have your hard boiled eggs, but if you crack it earlier, it's a poached egg. Landerous for a lechonk? Specifically a lechonk? Oh, the trio? I'd have to double check on that. I don't know how many, or if I have any extras of the trio, of that trio. Dude, yeah, don't worry about it. I have so many Pokemon. I really don't mind. Ugh, I hate this rain effect. Like, I know when the Switch 2 comes out, things like this are supposed to help it run better, which will be great, but I don't really plan on getting a Switch 2 when it comes out. Because, fuck that shit. It's as usual when it comes to game console releases, it's a bit of a nightmare hellscape. Um, Add on to like freaking tariffs and the way our country is going downhill so fast, and let's not get into that. It gets sad real fast. But I am glad that Legends ZA at least is going to be on Switch 1. So I'm really excited for that. And then there's also Metroid Prime 4 that's also going to be on Switch 1 as well. I am very, very happy about that. Because those are really the only two games coming out this year that I'm particularly interested in. So I'm super glad that they're going to be on the Switch 1. Like, Nintendo's always been pretty good about that, where even if a new console comes out, like, you can still get some of the more popular games either on both consoles or they'll release it on the previous one. We saw this with like Pokemon Black and White. Like, I believe the original Pokemon Black and White was like came out when the 3DS first came out, and even Black and White 2 also came out on the DS, which was hilarious because the 3DS was definitely out by then. But it was still like catering to the fan base because, like, if you bought a 3DS, you could still play the game, and if you didn't have a 3DS, it was still available. You didn't have to worry about like upgrading to the newest console. Now, that didn't mean that the newer console didn't have, like, things for it, like we are seeing here with the Switch and the Switch 2. But it definitely, like, it's a very Nintendo thing. And it's something that we've been seeing with the gaming industry lately as well, just in general, between, like, the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, Xbox One, the Xbox Series, whatever. So it definitely is a very welcome thing to see. Like, obviously it's going to run a whole hell of a lot better on the Switch 2, as I would expect it to, which of course makes me want to get a Switch 2. But I don't feel like I'm in a hurry to get a Switch 2, other than the general hype that's just like buzzing around. So it's already ended by now, but I did go out to my nearby park and play Pokemon Go. Machop was the Community Day Classic, and it was actually pretty fun. Some friends and I got together. They made some like picnic food that was easy, easy to eat, easy to carry. And as much as I would have loved to have stayed and helped, I did have to get back earlier. However, unfortunately, the reason why I got back earlier was I was hoping to so I was told, because the damn birds. Supposedly the person was supposed to pick up my couch around 4, so I made sure to get home by 4, and as it is well past 4 as of now, that did not happen. So it's annoying because it's like, yeah, I could have stayed at the park longer and hung out with my friends and caught more Pokemon, but I can also only handle being outside for so long. It really drains my energy. Hey, welcome back, Demo. Just chatting about the Pokemon Go event that was today, the Pokemon Community Day Classic. Today was Machop, and yeah, went out to my local park with my friends and my sisters and caught a bunch of Pokemon. Specifically Machops. Lots and lots and lots of Machops. So many Machops. a shiny sea dot. Do, do, do. The lighting is making it hard to see. Oh, so I did get something really cool. Because so I was thinking of how Seedot is a Gen 3 Pokemon, and I actually so I played Pokemon back on Generation 1 and Generation 2, and by the time Generation 3 came around, I was at that age where Pokemon wasn't cool anymore. You know, like the dumb shit kids can be sometimes, because Pokemon is always cool. Um, so I um, so I never really got into Gen 3. I did actually play, I think it was Ruby version. But I never actually got very far into it because I can't remember why, other than it being not just the cool hip thing at the time. And I also did not get into Gen 4, and I can't quite remember why. I didn't get back into Pokemon until Generation 5. But in any case, so I'm not as familiar with Gen 3 and Gen 4 personally. I've seen plenty of playthroughs and everything, so I know everything about the games. I just haven't ever actually played them myself. But I have played Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, so it's not like I don't have experience at all with these games. But I did actually get something really cool recently because I wanted it for a very long time now. So I bought a Game Boy Operator. A Game Boy Operator is essentially more or less an HD connection to your computer to play Game Boy games. So you can play Game Boy, Game Boy Color, or Game Boy Advance games on your PC. And so that way I can actually play these older Pokemon games, and I can actually record them. Oh my gosh, I keep running into these C dots. So that was actually something I was thinking would be really fun. Would be to stream some of these older Pokemon games. Personally, I would like to play Generation 1 and 2 on the Virtual Console, which I do have the games. However, I'm still trying to figure out how to do the 3DS streaming. But in the meantime, I have the Game Boy Advance or the Game Boy Operator, and I can at least play Gen 3 games. And I've actually never played Fire Red or Leaf Green, so I can actually play those ones for the first time. Technically blind. However, I have played Generation 1 a million times, so take that as you will. You doing all right there, Demo? Okay. Ah, no worries. I was just concerned because I didn't hear anything back from you. I'm like, oh, okay, that's not like Demo. Mm. Get some water. I'm gonna have to refill up soon. Still no word from the couch people. It's been over an hour. Let's see. 2 donuts. Only if you want to. Like I said, I have plenty of legendaries. I have lots of Pokemon. So I don't want to take something if it's like your only one. But if you absolutely want to trade, that's okay. I'd be down for that. I guess the way to put it is I don't necessarily need any of them since they're just gonna sit in my box. Can you see them all? You want to see all my Pokemon? I have so many. Well, according to my Pokemon box, I have over 2,500. Well, let's see about catching this Seedot first. Oh, come on! You're lucky I'm not on a murderous rampage right now. Oh yeah, that's cute with the stars. Heck yeah. Oh, that's cute. This is one of my favorite songs ever. Song of Storms. It's actually where my name is based off of. Because I base it off of. So it was kind of funny because originally it was like some website I wanted to create a username for, and I wanted to do Song of Storms. Happy weekend! Yeah, today is my only day off, so yay, happy day. And then I gotta go back to work. But yeah, so I tried to create a username for, I can't remember the website, Um, and I was trying to use Song of Storms because that was actually a username I had used. Like it was like a Legend of Zelda website or a forum website, I think. And of course, Song of Storms was taken because it's Song of Storms. Oh, congratulations! That's right. Summer break did just start. My sister's a school teacher, and yeah, she started her summer break back on Wednesday. So congrats on your freedom. Enjoy it while you can before you become enslaved like me. Um, but yeah, I remember like I couldn't get the username Song of Storms, and so I was trying to think of something else I could use instead of storms. Um, and I remembered about the Nocturne of Shadows, and so I basically just combined Song of Storms with the Nocturne of Shadows and came with Song of Shadows. And that's actually just been my username since. I've used Song of Shadows for many, many, many websites as just my username that I almost always use. Every now and then, like you can see here, I had to put a underscore at the end of my name because, of course, every iteration of Song of Shadows has already been taken. Um, but I still do my best to try to keep my username wherever I go. Hey! Hey, you! What you think you're doing, bud? Get out of here. Keep running into these guys. We're gonna have to wait until I get a shiny. That's the rule. The rule is I can't do anything else. If I start a hunt, I have to finish it. I have to get at least one shiny Seedot. Or a shiny. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Seedot. That's the rules. That's the rules I have made for myself. At least one shiny. Can't call myself a shiny hunter if I don't find a shiny. Dem's the rules. Don't worry, I saw it. I know, I can't, Zelgo? Whatever it's called. Zalgo? Hold on. I'll be right back, just a second. back. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a panic there because my one of my sister's cats was freaking out, and I had no idea why. Well, at first I didn't know. So the thing is that one of my sister's cats, Arashi, she actually has separation anxiety and can get pretty bad if she's getting like very anxious. So the thing was that like it's you can't tell the difference between if she's like in pain or if she's just anxious. It's hard to tell. Oh, that was kind of what I was hoping for. Not that one. Sorry, I realized nope, not that one. There we go. Wasn't on screen. Oops. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, so anyway, we're back. Now that my sister's cat is confirmed okay. She's fine. Hey, Ariok, welcome! And yes, Demo, you are a goofy goober. Good job. How'd your stream go earlier, Ariok? I had to dip out after a while, because life happened. I'm sure you know. Just doing some shiny hunting. As you can see, I have on my screen there an image of the hunt we're doing, which are these sea dots. And we're hunting for a shiny sea dot. What? No! Do not delete stream! What? I'm glad to hear your stream went well, Ariok. I have a hard time playing games that have like a lot of dailies because, oh boy, it's hard to have like daily time to do things. Getting up and brushing my teeth is hard enough as it is. Oh, I hope lag doesn't get too bad for you, Demo. Not again. Oh, delayed. I do actually have like a web browser game that I do dailies on, but I play it on my phone, so it's not really like a mobile game. It's a web browser game, which is actually one of the things I was going to do today for stream. Is on this web browser game. So it's a web browser game of dragons where you can breed dragons, collect dragons, sell dragons, trade dragons, dress your dragons in cute little outfits, or pretty outfits, or cool ass outfits, badass outfits. But the dailies take me like a total of like 15 minutes, which I can do like as I'm at work. So one of the things I do on that website is I do art, where I do artwork of people's dragons for in-game dragon money, in which I can then spend on buying dragons or buying art for my own dragons. But it's a fun little like web browser forum game thing. Um, but so what I was originally going to be streaming was I was going to be streaming some artwork because a new dragon breed came out recently, and I wanted to start doing artwork for the new breed. However, I hurt my wrist something fierce last night. So while the day before I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do art. Today it's like, no, my wrist is telling me no art, which sucks. But I'm hoping by tomorrow my wrist should start feeling better. Sorry about the lag, demo. I don't think I can fix it. Is it your internet again, or do you think it's something else? Are you experiencing any lag, Ariok? I'm just, so I'm keeping an eye on my phone as well. I'm expecting someone to pick up my old couch. They were supposed to pick it up back on, back at 4 o'clock, which was like an hour and a half ago. But they haven't gotten back to me on that yet, so I've just been keeping an eye on my phone, because, I'm hoping I can come pick up the couch. That's fair. I don't know, lag is something that you can usually notice pretty quickly, so if you're not seeing anything, then I don't think it's going to be on my end, or if it is on my end, it's probably Twitch. Not that I know how any of this works. I plugged the game into a cord, I plugged that cord into another cord, and I like crossed my fingers and hope it works. That's about the extent of my streaming knowledge. I still can't get my alerts to work, but I decided to put it on the back burner for now because I just want to enjoy gaming again. Although I am really sad, I put a lot of work into creating like the perfect little animation for my alerts. I basically have all of them as the same alert, but I was super proud of myself, and it just doesn't work. Okay, I'm still salty. Oh, good demo. Oh, I'm glad. I was worried there for a minute. I guess it was just struggling to buffer or something. Nuzleaf, I don't need you. Well, I mean, technically I need the evolved form of you and the pre-evolution of you. Oh, nope, not a Seedot. That is just a regular Nuzleaf. Although it is a nice different color. That is kind of like the gray color we're looking for the top of Seedot. I did not see you there, buddy. Oh, no. Oh well. It's gone now. Dang it. So this is one of my other favorite Zelda songs, being the Song of Time. Oh, the Spinnerack? Spinnerack Shiny is actually like a pale blue color. And then there's Ariados, which is the evolved form. I actually don't remember what the evolved form of Ariados's shiny looks like. Oh, wait. I was just about to run past it. There it is. Hello. You thought you saw a pink Heracross? Damn, that is a shiny. Oh well. I guess for now we'll have a shiny. Looked like I ran over it. Fair enough. Hey! Did that thing just sucker punch me? Alright. Into a luxury ball you go. Yeah! Huzzah! C-Dot was caught! Sorry about that loud beep, guys. That was my dryer. Even while gaming, I have to do adulting. But yeah, there we go. C-Dot. So I'm fairly certain I already have a shiny Nuzleaf. But I don't have a shiny Siftree, which is the evolved final evolved form of this evolutionary line. So, yeah, we're going to need to hunt for a second C-Dot. You guys are so cute. I can't believe... how did I not see a giant pink Heracross? How did I not see that? Damn it. I'm going to have to go through my through this video and double check on that, because sadly enough, that's actually one of the Pokemon I need to hunt. I'm so mad at myself. God. I'm so busy staring at these tiny little guys, I didn't even notice the big-ass pink Heracross. Is that not what it was? You mentioned seeing a pink, like, bug? Yeah, I'll have to check the video, just so I can properly be mad at myself. especially if it's a female, because I actually specifically need to catch a female. I already have a male shiny Heracross, so I need to catch a female shiny Heracross. Just to spite myself extra hard. Another one of my favorite songs. Of course, a lot of these are my favorite songs because I made the playlist. Yeah, it's definitely already gone. Because Pokemon, like once you go a certain distance away, the Pokemon despawns. So yeah, if there was a pink Heracross and I did not see it and got too far away, it's definitely gone. I can't believe what is wrong with me? How did I not see a giant pink Heracross? They're big Pokemon. No worries, demo. Go save that battery while you still can. Yeah, absolutely. And by the time you get back, I should probably be able to give you a trade. I do have that Eternatus ready for you. So have a good one. Hopefully I'll see you later today. You cutie. Just need one more Seedot. I am hoping to stream for a little while today because I do actually have another Pokemon to shiny hunt, which is Lotad, which is also in a very nice spot. But since I've already started the Seedot hunt, I might as well catch the second one I need. But I'm hoping that there will be enough time for me to at least snag one, if not 2 or 3 Lotads. I technically need 3 Lotads. You guys are so little. Huh, it never actually occurred to me. So brain tangent, because that's just how my brain works. It just flies off in 16 different directions. But not last stream, but the stream before, I think, was the one I did the Minior hunt, and I did the counting method, and it actually worked really, really well. It's a bit of an annoying shiny hunting method, but it works well for Pokemon that are hard to see their actual shiny. So for Minior, you actually can't even see the shiny until either after you catch it, after it kills itself, which, that's kind of bad, or you have to hit it a specific amount of times in a specific way. It's weird. Minior is weird, and I still haven't figured it out. And that's why you can do the counting method. And it actually worked. It actually worked really well. I did not expect the counting method to work as well as it did. Was able to get 2 shiny Miniors. And it just occurred to me that I can use that same method with Tandemaus. Tandemaus, so as my brain was thinking about Seedot, Tandemaus likewise is also a small Pokemon. The problem with Tandemaus is that its shiny is like near impossible to see. Like, it's stupid ridiculous. What's even more annoying is that it was obviously done on purpose just to make it annoying to hunt. And it just occurred to me that I could do the counting method for Tandemaus, especially since counting it. So like here you wouldn't want to do the counting method because of how difficult it is to see the sea dots in the grass. So that's why you kind of want to run around and visually check. And since Seedot Shiny is easy enough to see on its own, you don't really need to worry about the counting method. But Tandemaus, being the bright white color that it is, should actually be fairly easy to spot. Also depending on where you do the hunt. I've been able to get the hunt to spawn in a round, like just ground and earth area. So it contrasts really well. So the counting method will actually work for Tandemaus if I get it to spawn in the right spot, which will be great because I hate it. Oh, is that it? No, here it is. Here's the shiny. There we go. So you can actually see it right there on my screen. You have the brown with the darker cap Seedot, and then next to it is the brighter brown with the lighter cap Seedot. So I try to have a little shiny hunting guide on screen so that people can follow along. Yeah, Seedot actually has enough of a difference to spot, and there it is. Good job, Seedot. It's already a sunny day, and now it's even more sunny. I did not expect to find a second shiny this quick. And there we go. Our second shiny Seedot of the day. And I know for a fact that I can evolve this one. Do I know for a fact? Okay, fine, I'll double check. I'll double check, just in case. Alright, pulling up Pokemon Home here to double check on some shinies to make sure I don't do something stupid and evolve the wrong shiny. Shame Demo's not here. Demo wanted to see all my Pokemon. I have so many Pokemon. Which, I mean, to be fair, I actually am going out of my way to try to, you know, catch them all. Shiny and non-shiny. Alright, so we're looking for Gen 3 shiny. Shiny Gen 6, shiny Gen 4, shiny Gen 3. And there it is. So I have shiny Nuzleaf. And I have shiny C dot, so I just need to evolve to a shiny Shiftry. There was also another one. Oh yes, Roly-Coly. So I think Roly-Coly, that's Gen 8. Okay, so I do already have a shiny Roly-Coly. So I can evolve this one to a shiny Carcold. The next Pokemon on my list to hunt is Lotad. So since I've confirmed that I can evolve these guys, I'm going to go ahead and take care of that. And we can start the next hunt. And in that case, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, no, I deleted the wrong image. No! Give me a second. Add image. This one. And this one should be a very easy hunt. It's very easy to spot. Next is Lotad. Oh, come on. Sorry, I'm trying to get OBS Studio to work with me. It does not want to work with me. The heck was that? OBS? Okay. Are you working? There we go. Okay, okay, OBS. You got this. Alright. So there we have Lotad. Lotad shiny. It's pretty obvious. It goes from being a green and blue to more of a tealish green and brown. Alright, and we might as well get these guys evolved. Since I have the information on hand, don't want to forget. And here's C-Dot. I do like how the colors for Nuzleaf just look very fall-like. It's really cool. And then I believe it evolves with the Dust Stone. No? Is it a Leaf Stone? It's okay, fine. Leaf Stone it is. Whatever makes you happy, bro. Oh, wow, that is a very interesting color. Huh, kind of like mahogany, I guess? Interesting. Well, that's a shiny Shiftry. And then, let me just go ahead and just move these. The Roly-Coly. There we go. Sparkle. Go there. Go there. Go ahead and save this. Alright, and then over here is Lotad. So as a water Pokemon, it's shiny, is always, we're hunting it's always going to be in the water somewhere. Water is not the easiest thing to navigate in this game, but sometimes you gotta put up with some water to catch some fish. That is how the game works. You can find Lotad on land, it's just unlikely to have a full spawn on land. Honestly, this is just a good spot to if the game will let me, of course. Yeah. Alright, that way I don't have to navigate in the water. So, oh, hello. So, supposedly, this song, so it's called Magmortar Caverns because that's what it's called in Metroid Prime. Love this song to death. Apparently, like, it's also in Super Metroid, I think, which Super Metroid came out beforehand, so, like, I'm very confused of the existence of this song. I'm gonna have to double check that information. But in either case, it's wicked awesome. I love this song. Not this particular rendition, because this is lo-fi, but like, man, like, the original version of the song is just so hardcore. Like, I wouldn't be surprised to find it like in a metal cover of it. That'd be great. As always, it just comes down to copyright and being able to find music that you can play while streaming, as is the rules. Shiny. As always, it's the rules. If something sparkles or shines, it's mine. See dot. Okay, give me just a second. I need to look into. Still haven't heard back from the person who's supposed to pick up the couch. Sorry, still trying to. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, hopefully I hear back from them. Oh my god, the lag! The lag! There we go. You can literally feel it stringing along with loading the water. Really wish I could afford that Switch too. Instead, I bought a couch. What kind of adulting is this? Boost past the lag. Boost past the lag. Oh, hello. Oh, I just realized where I recognize that part of the tune from it. It's similar to Lugia's song from Pokemon Movie 2000. I wonder why I like this song. Such good music. Gotta keep hunting for those shiny Pokemon. Gotta keep hunting for that clean and shine. Those multicolors and those sparkles I'll find. Honestly, I'm just hoping that this rhymes. Sparkles. Hi, Gyarados. Don't mind me. I'm just picking up all the sparkles, which actually got me in some deep trouble in my D&D game yesterday. I found a bag. Okay, so I found a skeleton of a goblin. It was just disintegrating goblin skeleton. And I was like, okay, well that's interesting. And there was a leather bag on him. I was like, okay, I'm gonna check out this leather bag. And of course, as I grabbed for it, there was a sneak attack from the ceiling. And Totes got grappled by a tentacle monster. Don't read into that too much. Fortunately, like, my character, like, it's still really early in the game, so, like, nothing's too powerful. And on top of that, I have, like, stupidly high strength, which is supposed to be kind of, like, the irony of my character, is that he's a little skinny elf boy. He's actually half elf, half winter elf, half Kosite, which is it's kind of like a parallel, like, to a D&D. It's called Iron Kingdoms. Anyway, so he's a young little half elf boy, very young, barely old enough to be out on his own. In fact, it's questionable he should be on his own. Anyway, so went to reach for a pouch, got grappled, and despite how frail I look, I'm actually extremely strong, and broke out of the grapple while one of my party members froze it with some frost and killed it almost instantly, which was great. So, like, I learned my lesson. I'm like, okay, I saw treasure, it was trap, I got grappled, I escaped. Okay, we're good. And then just the next cave over, like, just the next tunnel, and we come to another room. And what do we find in this room? A pond. What's in the pond? Well, there's a bunch of coins at the bottom and a really intricate, like, carved knife. And I'm sitting here looking at this like, this doesn't look like a good idea, as I'm searching to see what kind of danger might spring at the fact that there's just gold laying in the middle of a pond, in the middle of a cave. Now, my entire party is just like, yeah, we're going for it. And I was the only one left on shore when they all got attacked by a freaking squid. Unfortunately, I botched all my rolls and could not for the life of me hit the squid, but they managed to, like, cut the limbs and and kill it. And then I proceeded to make calamari out of it because we're not getting paid enough on this journey or on this quest. Um, we're way over our heads, and the only thing we're getting out of it is really shitty room and board. And some very nasty porridge out of it. Watered down while we're at it. You know, for the church. God. Yeah, so I decided to take that giant squid and make some calamari out of it. Got, you know, of all the things, I got a high roll on that. I got 15 pounds of calamari. It was great. We left off the game with going back to town, and I took it to a shop to get it jerkied, so that we can have squid jerky on our journey. Oh, Sunamudo! I'm not shiny hunting for you yet. Ooh, that is likewise not going to be a very, very enjoyable hunt. Sudowoodos are hard to hunt. Bonslings are not much better. Don't need sea dots. Good on sea dots. I want to try to at least catch one more shiny. If that's a shiny Lotad, that'd be great. If something else wants to pop up, that's fine. This isn't the first time I've done a shiny hunt for Lotad. This is actually one of the best spots I've found now. I could crack a sandwich, but it feels a bit cheap. Oh, you're a masquerade. I'm like, what the heck is that? pup grass sandwich here. It's actually going to be a ton of sea dots that would just start popping up alongside. Water types, there's already plenty of water types around here, so there's no point in a water sandwich. Not unless I did a shiny sandwich. I don't really like popping sandwiches unless I'm like desperate. Just because it feels too easy. You're not necessarily guaranteed a shiny, but if you don't find like 2 in the course of a sandwich, it doesn't feel like you got anything worth out of the sandwich. I mean, don't get me wrong, the ingredients themselves are actually very rare and hard to get, which is what makes sandwich hunting like a bit more on the, I guess, I'm more okay with it side, because of just it is a difficult process. But I really enjoy outbreak hunting a lot more. If I can ever get a 3DS working, I'd love to do what's it called? Ah, hello. Horde hunting. I just watched oh, hello. I just watched a streamer, YouTuber finish a horde hunt. It just looked really fun. It's a lot of resetting, but like you're not like resetting the whole game. It's more like you're just forcing encounters over and over to get a higher chance of getting a shiny, which just sounds fun. That sounds fun. Trying to get a 3DS to do the thing though, that's been more difficult. Yes, hi you. You're so cute! Okay, I'm hoping to get at least one more shiny, but I'll probably still end around 7 tonight. Because unfortunately I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. Sparkles. I'm glad none of them are charging at me. That's one of the things I also dislike is when like Pokemon start like surrounding you. And it just makes it difficult to like navigate around them. Apparently my computer's not plugged in. Gotta get you some power, buddy. There you are. Oh, hello. And part of me is like also looking at the Pokemon like that are also spawning around here, like, hey, how many of these ones do I also need a shiny hunt? And realizing that, like, I think I'm getting on the tail end. Not necessarily tail end, still a lot. But definitely the second half of the shiny hunting side of things. Like, I have shiny Growlithe. I technically still need to do Magikarp and Gyarados just to get the male ones. I have the female ones. I think it's a similar story with Wooper. I think it might be just Wooper. I know I have a shiny Quagsire, but I don't think I have a shiny Wooper. I already have shiny Spinarak and Ariados. I actually don't have Munchlax or Snorlax. I already have Breeden, but I don't have Squavit. Obviously, don't have Lotad yet. That is why we're here. For the Lotads. Just barely got Seedot and Shiftry. I have seen Hatney running around. Oh, I have Kirlia. I have Hoot Hoot. So yeah, it's kind of interesting to see, like, how many Pokemon are around that I still need. Like, I saw Lurantis earlier, which I already have a shiny Lurantis, but I don't have a shiny Fomantis, the pre-evolution. Oh, you're Toodles! Yeah, I already have Toodles and the evolved form. Oh, I already have you too, the Aeroscuda and Barrascuda, I think. I have female Indeedee, not male. I have male Sudowoodo, not female. I decided to die instead and become a Lotad. Good job, guys. Have Growlithe Mark 9. You guys. Already have Surskit and Masquerain. So yeah, it feels like I'm at the 2/3 range. So there's still plenty of shiny hunting to do. I just already have like a majority of them. But a majority is not all. And we all know the rules. You gotta catch them all. Yeah, you're not shiny. Well, that's actually one of the ones where the shiny is kind of hard to figure out. Like, it's pretty obvious. When they're side by side, because the shiny one's blue and the non-shiny is gray. But as we've all seen with this game, the lighting effects can change gray to blue quite quickly. Okay, I'm getting lost in the music. I'm not even like looking at the Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, music. Oh, oh, it's you. Those guys were not fun to hunt. Yeesh. I'd rather shiny hunt Veluza again. It's interesting how many pearls are showing up in this particular location. There's also significantly more water types than grass types around here. Sparkles. No. Get back on track. Shiny hunt. Sparkles. Forgive me, this is like one of my top favorite songs ever. Well, here we are. Sometimes the shiny odds giveth, and sometimes the shiny odds taketh away. Despite this, one must always continue to hunt. For a hunter must hunt. I'm still disturbed by that. They would rather run into the water and die than just despawn normally. Oh yeah, I love this song. Stone Tower Temple, beautiful. Man, this low tag's being a bit stubborn, isn't it? Hey! Finally! A shiny Lotad! There it is! I startled my cat. But, oh yes, finally! I was beginning to think they didn't exist. Well, not quite that bad, but oh, thank goodness. This means that we have one of many. 3. Going to need at least 3. Still, that is one more than we had before. Yeah, caught. All right. The lag is so bad. The lag. Oh my god. Get out of there. And we're free. Whew. You can literally feel the relief. It's just lags and then you're free. All right, so I'm actually going to call it a day here. Unfortunately, I have some more adulting to do, and in all honesty, I'm very happy. Got 2 C-Dots and 1 Lotad, and that was honestly what I was hoping to get. Well, you get what I mean. I mean, I would have loved to have gotten more shiny Lotads, but as time permits. So, I'm just glad I found a shiny Lotad before 7 o'clock rolled around, because I actually do really need to get going. The stupid adulting stuff. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining me. I appreciate having you here. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.